Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My name is SprinkleBeard. Today, we get to continue on our reviewing of every single champion in Raid Shadow Legends. And today we have reached Bandit, who hilariously enough, in my 6-star Death Knight run, I actually used him. And I made him 4-star. And he was semi-reliable. So we're going to talk about why we did that and how we did that. Again, hello, my name is SprinkleBeard. We stream every day that we can over at twitch.tv/SprinkleBeard from about 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get into the review. First, we're going to talk about the stats of Senor Bandit. So we're going to look at this line here. I'm going to actually be reading, down here on this line. I guess I can just highlight them both. HP, he does not have an impressive HP. He has a very low HP. However, his attack stat is much better than normal. Actually, I don't know how to number very well. Bandit has the best attack stat in the game. Originally, in the game, listen to me. In terms of the commons, he actually has the best attack stat. I'm so embarrassed that I don't know how to number. I'll have to just write a formula for that so that I don't have to think as hard. That's awesome. Cool. So, Bandit, lo and behold, has proven his worth to me. His defense is also above average, which is quite impressive. Wait, that can't be right. Is that right? No, his defense is 650. I was about to say, I was like, why do I have somebody else? Why did I toot that somebody else had the best defensive stat in the game? There we go. That looks a lot better. There we go. Speed is 98, so he's just a touch slow. And then crit rate, crit damage, resistance, and accuracy. Oh, this is quite the start to a video. I hope you guys are liking this. Anyways, so let's find out why I chose to use him. So for those of you who do not know, I recently did a challenge run where our goal was to make Death Knight, who's heavily in the commercials of the game. We decided to make a brand new account where Death Knight had to be our strongest champion. So I had to give him my best gear. We had to make him 6-star first above everybody else. And I still use that account kind of as a joke account, and it has a new player clan. So for those of you who are like, oh man, I'm thinking about starting, but I don't, know enough, but you're following the videos and you're following the advice, then that could be a good clan for you. Anyways, so in that account, as we started playing it, it just kind of became a joke of let's see how far we can get without using any rare champions and whatnot. And lo and behold, Bandit was somebody that I genuinely used for his kit. So not only is he a spirit champion, but he has this: attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance, so that he's so far the most consistent of all of our commons. Chance of placing a 30% decreased defense debuff, but only for one turn. This one turn is actually a really big deal. Nothing is more frustrating than when Bandit goes right before the boss, you decrease his defense, and then the enemy takes a turn, he attacks, and then your Bandit basically just loses it. I think ultimately, I don't recall exactly what I did with Bandit, if he was in like a makeshift lifesteal gear, or I think I put him in the counterattack set, right? So that he would be constantly counterattacking, which this chance gets up to 100%. But 100% chance to get it's a guaranteed, as long as his accuracy is high enough, he will place this defense down. It turned out to work out quite well. It's funny because I've disliked Bandit the most out of the commons. I think he's kind of one of the more ugly ones. He's a good common, right? Like he looks like a common champion. He doesn't look amazing. But yeah, I really disliked him, and I remember looking at his skill and was like, oh wow, that chance of happening is really, really high. And he's spirit, you know what? That's what I need. And it would work really well with Death Knight. So lo and behold, we did it. It was great. So ultimately, how good is Bandit? So where would you want to use him? And anywhere where you need that spirit affinity to do a defense drop, right? So if you're fighting something force, and force champions are more defensively inclined, so having this defensive drop is very valuable from a spirit champion. The fact that it's such a ridiculously high chance of happening means that it's very reliable. Obviously, you wouldn't want to take him into anything magic-oriented. They would just obliterate him. He doesn't have a great HP or defense pool, so he would pop like a cherry, right? But the fact that this is reliable, or if you were yourself are doing a challenge run, I would encourage you. Bandit was actually kind of fun to play with, and giving him the counter. I'm pretty certain I gave him the counterattack set. I think I got a goofy set of it and just threw it on him. But yeah, if you can get his accuracy up so that he's landing this debuff constantly, he kind of becomes a monster at the very beginning of the game. Constantly just dropping defenses everywhere, which just allows your entire team to do more damage. Things like this is also very good as a boss killer, right? The more consistent the skill, the better it becomes on a boss. Because you, like, a lot of bosses can resist things. So the higher the chance of it happening, the better. You okay, ma'am? What's the matter, little girl? But yeah, Bandit was a fun person to use. I think he jumps when he crits, which is just a hilarious thing in the game. That's all I really have to say. He's all right. So guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. I really hope this helps out. But of course, until that next time, ta-ta.